Hello everybody, it's Michael. This time I want to recommend you actually a Burmese book called in Burmese, in English, as sure as the sun is rising. And in the previous video I recommended to you English books to read, and this time I think for a change, then you should read this book. I've come to learn that most of the students in our country don't read Burmese novel. I think that this is really a mind-boggling novel, and it actually takes your breath away. I mean, when you read it, this is a historical novel, and which I believe everybody should read. Every young person should read, because you can learn a lot from this novel. For example, if you are taking an IELTS exam, and for example you are asked a question about the history of our country, and you can actually draw one revolution or one movement from this novel, and you can talk about it. Also, this book will give you perspectives to look at the history. So most of the people are familiar. I think almost everybody in our country is familiar with General Aung San's history, and because he is the leader of our country. But in this book, you got to learn many leaders who sacrificed their time, their life, their energy, to get independence. I am amazed by the structure of this book, because there are many characters and who are very interesting to me, and I have learned a lot about our country from this book, about the fact that many people in history, and they read a lot. They are an avid reader, and they are really good at English, and they discuss ideas and political ideas, philosophical ideas at tea shops, and most of the characters in this book can actually inspire you. People say they want to speak English. If they want to speak English, they have to have an ideas. The idea doesn't necessarily have to come from an English book. It also can come from a Burmese book like this one. I think this book can be compared to books like War and Peace or like Brothers Karamazov or Crime and Punishment. And this is relatively large books. Of course, it takes a commitment for you to finish, but still, I am pretty sure that you're not going to regret reading this book, although it might probably be a bit expensive, but you're gonna get your money worth. And I really highly recommend you to read this book, and even if you are English learners, check this book out and read it, and then you will learn a lot from this book. And this is a historical novel, so please read this book and tell me what you think.